Hello there, kia ora. All across the country today and tomorrow, I guess that depends on when you're watching this as well, people are intending to show just how they feel about the coalition's rushed pay equity law changes, which circumvented standard democratic practices and processes to be snuck into Parliament to roll back protections and the steps to work towards equitable pay outcomes for women. This legislative change will, according to Bernard Hickey, free up $17 billion over 4 years in lost annualised wage increases, or $3 billion more than the tax cut scheme that they rolled out last year, promising that they can totally afford this. For most of the 33 groups going through the complaints and remediation process at the moment, they're not going to be able to reapply until at least 2027, some of which have been in this process for up to 4 years already. All that work gets thrown out, and the vast majority of those impacted are in government sector roles like nurses or carers, librarians, and some sectors won't be able to reapply based on the harder to reach thresholds under this new law. Immediately, people started to plan protest action, and Friday and Saturday, there's actions planned for outside MP offices. There's one on Friday at 1 p.m. outside Brooke Van Velden's office at 35 St John Road. There's another one at 1 p.m. on Friday outside Sue's Redmayne's office at 5 Ferguson Street in Fielding. In Rolleston at 9 Macefield Drive at 1 p.m, you can pick it outside the office of Nicola Griggs, the Minister for Women. In Tauranga from 12:30 at Red Square. In Dunedin, the protest meets at the Exchange at 1 p.m. In Timaru, there is a protest at 30 Cannon Street. It's actually outside the office of Minister for half of the South Island with dangly bits between their legs, James Meagher. And in Kirikiriroa, Hamilton, from 1 p.m. at 109 Ross Trevor Street, there's a protest planned for outside Tama Pōtaka's office. And then tomorrow night at 7:30, live on my YouTube and Facebook pages, I'm going to be sitting down and chatting with Georgie Dancy, who's organising that Kirikiriroa meeting. So if you want to pop along and check it out or ask questions, the links are in the bios for whatever page it is that you're watching this on. On Saturday as well, there's a couple of things going on. In Nelson, a march starts at 11 o'clock in the morning at Miller's Acre Car Park. And in Levin, Tim Costley's office will be picketed from 1 p.m. on the corner of Bath and Oxford Street. And if you don't have a local protest that's listed here, which, to be fair, I recorded this last night, so there might be more that keep popping up, keep an eye out on the PSA Facebook page. They're updating as quickly as they can, and others may pop up. Or, just head up to your local Coalition MP's office and make some noise, while not doing anything violent, because peaceful protesters are right, and violence is an excuse for the other side used to justify doing shitty things and being shitty towards people. Then on Budget Day, May 22, there's another massive protest being planned by the Public Service Association. At the moment, they've only announced one for Parliament grounds that, is going to be fairly massive, but expect there to be others pop up around the country as well. And of course, you can always email or message your local Coalition MP and ask them what are they thinking. Comment on their generic self-congratulatory posts asking how they justify these choices. Their email addresses are actually all available on the parliamentary website, and it's really easy to hunt down their public Facebook pages. We are understandably proud in this country of our place in the history books when it comes to giving women the right to vote. It's important to remember, though, that while some politicians like to claim that just stopping what they're doing fixes equality by treating everyone the same, that we don't all start in the same starting blocks, and until that's fixed, we'll never be able to achieve true equality for everyone in the country. And instead of trying to fix where those starting points are, the government is rolling back protections for one group in particular. And we all know it never stops with just one group. And so far, we've seen it happen to workers, Māori, prisoners, trans people, and now women. There's a whole short poem about how bad this is. Hey, thanks for checking out today's video. Make sure you like, share, subscribe so you get more updates as we go along and deal with these guys for the rest of the year.